Hello and welcome to another episode of Edunate, and this is the first of our series of Cryptocurrency 101s. And where better to start than the original Bitcoin? Today we're going to be doing Understanding Bitcoin 101. Let's get into it. Okay, so as ever, let's start with a simple explanation of what Bitcoin is. We head over to Wikipedia. Bitcoin is a centralized digital currency without a central bank or single administrator that can be sent from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. Transactions are verified by network nodes through cryptography and recorded in a public distributed ledger called a blockchain. The cryptocurrency was invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group of people using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay, so what does that mean? Essentially, cryptocurrency is something which is decentralized, or at least in the relation to Bitcoin it is. It means it simply is a currency which works peer-to-peer. That's person to person on a decentralized network where there are no people in the middle, no middlemen. So in the typical centralized system, you'll have intermediaries, banks, payment processing systems like SWIFT or messaging services like SWIFT. In the case of Bitcoin, that doesn't exist. Now, Bitcoin's been around since 2008, and obviously over time, it's got more and more hype and grown as a store of value in price over that period of time. So the best place to find out as much as possible about Bitcoin is CoinMarketCap. So you can get it on the app, or you can use it via your desktop. CoinMarketCap basically tells you everything about cryptocurrencies. So we go to Bitcoin here. Now, Bitcoin is the number one ranked coin based on market cap, which means based on essentially the amount of money that's invested into that particular cryptocurrency. You can see at the moment we're looking around $40,000, and you can see the history of the price of Bitcoin. This is just one day. You can see that it's very volatile. We can go 7 days, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, year to date, and let's go all time. So you can see all time wise, you can see the price of Bitcoin from its inception all the way back there, all the way down to 2014. You know, if you invested in 2013, you put $100 in today, that $100 would be worth, you can see there, 40,444. So obviously, at this stage in time, it's a very volatile asset. However, it is gaining more and more traction as a store of value, or even a way to accept payments. So let's look at what it is from Investopedia's perspective. Now, Investopedia, as well as Bitcoin's creators, define Bitcoin as an essential source of wealth, which may be similar to gold. So you can look at the Investopedia gold versus Bitcoin overview. Key takeaways: gold has been an asset that holds value over long periods of time and is used to hedge against market downturns. So people tend to invest into gold on the basis that when there's a market downturn, they go to a commodity like gold or silver, so that if the equity markets are down, you can store your money in a place which still is going to hedge against that. Bitcoin is young and unproven as an investment, but cryptocurrency speculators are using it as a store of value and hedge against corrections and recessions. Which one is better depends on your risk tolerance, investing goal strategy, and how much capital you can handle losing. You need to understand that Bitcoin is extremely volatile, and therefore all cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, because Bitcoin essentially is the largest of them all, and the majority of cryptocurrencies follow suit in what Bitcoin's doing at this stage in time. Now, there is an argument against it, and that you can see here from CNBC. Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold by its backers. The term refers to the idea that Bitcoin can provide a store of wealth similar to gold, one that's uncorrelated with other financial markets like stocks. But unfortunately, what you're seeing more and more as time goes on is that drops in Bitcoin are certainly related in some capacity to what goes on in the stock market as well. However, Bitcoin has been adopted in certain places actually as a currency. Now, obviously, we've looked at it as a store of wealth, but in a smaller country around the world, in this instance, El Salvador's used Bitcoin, seeing potential for a nationwide application. President Bukele announced his Bitcoin law at a cryptocurrency conference in Miami in June 21. The law made El Salvador the first country to accept Bitcoin as legal tender and required businesses to accept it as payment. So there are countries that are looking at this as a way of paying things rather than just actually a store of wealth like gold. You can also see here from my part of the world, Dubai, 10 customers use cryptocurrency to pay for their coffee at this cafe. So we're now seeing coffee. Bacon More here is the first cafe to accept payments in cryptocurrency in Dubai, made over 10 payment transactions using crypto in the first 2 days of accepting the new and fast-growing mode of payment. Also, you're seeing properties being purchased by Bitcoin here in Dubai as well. So you can see its adoption over a period of time. If you're looking to invest in Bitcoin, obviously, as always, this is not financial advice. You need to consider your own situation, your own financial circumstances, and ensure that you do all your own research. You can purchase, though, via certain different exchanges, examples of those being Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, just to name a couple. So that's it for this one today on Understanding Bitcoin 101. We'll be doing more videos on this as time goes on. Either way, I hope this was useful, and I'll see you next time. Hope this helps.